Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Michael Ayade, and I'm at the exotic jungle world in the Bronx Zoo to tell you a little bit about tropical rainforest. Now, tropical rainforest are what scientists call a biome, and a biome is said to be the world's major communities, which are classified by the predominant vegetation and animals that reside there. Now, tropical rainforests cover over 6%, only 6% of the world's surface, and yet nearly half the species of plants and animals on the planet call them home. So this massive biodiversity makes the tropical rainforest the most complex of the biomes. In tropical rainforests, the temperature basically varies from 20 to 25 degrees Celsius, and this changes rarely throughout the year. Plus, winter is virtually absent in tropical rainforests, and there's only two seasons, rainy and dry. And the precipitation in tropical rainforests is usually evenly distributed, with average rainfall amounts exceeding 2,000 millimeters. So that's a lot of rain. And the soil in tropical rainforest is often poor and acidic, and the decomposition is rapid. And as a result, the soil is subject to heavy leaching. Plus, the canopies in rainforest, the trees are so high that canopies, which is basically tree cover, it prevents sunlight from hitting the forest floor. So plants have a hard time of gaining sunlight. Now, in the tropical rainforest, there are thousands of species of plants, and just to name a few, there are orchards, bromeliads, vines, mosses, and palms. And also there is the banyan. Sorry, folks, I'm not good with pronouncing. Now, the banyan tree sprouts roots that stretch from its branches to the ground, enabling the tree to spread gradually over huge areas. Indian botanists measured the world record banyan at more than 330 feet across. It shaded over 318,000 square feet, more than 7 acres. And as you can see, these are very large types of branch-like trees. And I can see the leopard just standing there, just chilling on it, taking a rest. I just wanted to show you guys a few of the plants that are present in tropical rainforest. First, we have the lianas. Now, these great woody vines stretch from tree to tree to reach the most sunlight areas in the canopies. They rely entirely on trees for support, spending no energy to build their own trunks. We also have air plants, which are moisture-holding fibers on these palms make an attractive site for trunk climbing. Epiphytes, orchards, and ferns also make up the majority of all Southeast Asian epiphytes. And we also have here the shelf fungi. And through tiny wood-penetrating threads, which are called calic hyphae, shell fungi break down dead wood, thus releasing nutrients to sustain the forest. And finally, we have this killer tree. Now, the aerial roots of the strangler fig wrap around the trunk of its host tree as they wind toward the ground. By shading out its host, the strangler kills its only support, setting up its own collapse. And as you can see, there's this variety of different types of plants that are present in tropical rainforest, which demonstrate that the tropical rainforest has lots of biodiversity. Go. Now, as I was saying, there are thousands of animals, just like there are plants that call the tropical rainforest their home. For example, over here we have the silver-leaf monkey, and over here we have the hornbill up there on the tree. We also have the white-beaked gibbon, as you can see, climbing from tree to tree there. And we also have male
Malayan
millions of cars. Finally, we also have the Black Panther. Sadly, the tropical rainforests across the world are starting to disappear at a rate of over 6,000 acres per hour. Now that is very bad. And great tropical rainforests such as the Amazon rainforest in South America have been reduced greatly since the middle of the 20th century. Now, much of this devastation is being caused by activities such as logging, clearing for cattle pastures, and commercial agriculture, which are causing people to chop down trees, also known as deforestation. Now, rainforests are very vital to humanity as a whole because, one, they help produce oxygen, which we need to breathe. Two, they clean the atmosphere. Three, we use them for valuable supplies. And four, we use them for valuable resources such as timber and whatnot. And four, they can be sources of medicine to help cure deadly diseases. So, what are people trying to do to save tropical rainforest? Now, the Wildlife Conservation Society and other organizations such as the Amazon Watch are doing 4 key things. They're teaching people around the world about the importance of rainforests and how we can save them. They're restoring damaged ecosystems by planting trees where forests have been cut down. They're also encouraging people to live in a way that does not harm the environment. They're also establishing parks such as the Bronx Zoo and parks around the world in Africa and South America to protect rainforests from being cut down. And they're also supporting companies that operate in a way that minimize the damage to rainforests and to the environment in general. And so I hope this video that I presented to you today teaches you a little bit more about the environment and specifically the rainforest, and I hope it inspires you to go green. And thank you for watching today, and I just want to give a special thanks to my cameraman Danny Moda, and so long.